When me tell him say me no eat no fish, no meat now. And when me eat them, I wonder when me yam. When me tell him say that I'm a vegan, man.
Well, I have been asked, oh, you're not doing anything for people. Well, that's not actually a question. Someone say, oh, you should really cut your hair and get a job. Okay. Oh, why do you just sit inside and don't do anything else and just talk about what people do to animals? What are you really doing for the world? Well, that argument is not valid enough because I'm doing so much for the animals, but for the sake of it, you are wrong. When I don't have the time to make some food, I just make something with oatmeal. Oatmeal used to be one of the most common things I ate when I was younger, but then I used a lot of sugar on it. What I usually do is I have banana on top. I also add some flour syrup. Just sprinkle that on top, like easily like that. Now that I've mashed the bananas together, I sprinkle cinnamon on top. Waking up in the morning for me, it could be easy, but it could also be difficult. It really depends on what time it is and the year. And this really works as a energy source throughout the day. I checked the weather forecast and what is going on right now is -degrees, which means that I can use socks, I don't have to put shoes on. Nowadays I'm doing this a little bit different than last time. Out here we have cotton, then we have fleece out here, and this is actually bamboo. I would prefer the bamboo to be thick because I am getting wet on my feet and it's getting approximately either very warm or a bit cold, so I'll prefer to have like these thick bamboo sock in the middle instead, but this is the best result I've had so far with using vegan alternatives. 7:20 AM, I have to walk 2 kilometers to get to the nearest bus stop, which happened to be the station, and this is something that I have to do every single day I go to work. That's scenery though. So next procedure is to take the bus from Løten to Hamar City, and that takes about 25 minutes. The bus left me behind. First I'm going into a supermarket to buy some more things that I will eat for lunch today, and then I'm gonna have to walk 1.5 kilometers again. As you see, the sun is rising and we are approaching 8 o'clock. It's not up yet. This is a very common issue here in Norway. Well, now when I'm done working, then I have like 3 hours of sunlight left. But in December, when the sun goes up, I go to work. When the sun goes down, I go home. So I actually don't get any sunlight in December if I go to work then. And people ask what is so much depression in Norway. And to bring up another thing, I take D-vitamin supplements, and that's not because I'm vegan, it's because I live in frickin' Norway. Approaching my workplace, I make picture frames, that is what I do regularly. I work for 7 hours. I am late every single day actually, but they say it's okay. So, well, it's just because of the bus, so they just kind of have to deal with it. That work day done, I asked my chief if I was allowed to film what I did personally, if I did not film anything else, and he politely said, well, this company has the rule that it's strictly forbidden to film within the walls, so I couldn't do that. Well, now I am going to go down to buy some biscuits and some fruit. I work for the Red Cross Youth. We have like an open day for people so they can just come in and that is actually what we do every Tuesday. And I'm responsible today. Usually I will sit inside here and editing videos at this moment. Well, today I'm making the video right now. What I usually do is actually making the video the day before and then edit it here right before I go to Red Cross Youth. But this time I'm just gonna head to the store and buy some more biscuits. All that done. So what I usually do right before I go to edit the video is to get some food. And the only fast food place in Hamar that I can get anything vegan is a place called Alibaba. That is Alibaba. Just to show you what I bought in. Of course, when I buy everything vegan. So I have grapes, I have a honey melon, there are some biscuits over here, and I also have some Oreos, but they are down in my backpack. These falafels are delicious. Regularly there will come some people here, we'll have some fun. That's regularly what I do every Tuesday. I don't want to stand out in the cold for 1 hour waiting for the bus, so what I usually do, I go to this Cafe Uno that I have. It's owned by the Penelsia Church, and they actually have vegan hot chocolate there, made by soy. So for me it's, I get some stomach problems sometimes, but still it's the best alternative. It's around here. First we looked at a highway and there was a truck that actually drove off the road, and just some 200 meters further down the way we saw a bus that was actually trying to get out of a certain area and wasn't quite able to do so. The time is 10:30 p.m. and now I'm on the way home. There is about 1 kilometer left home. Well, so many people actually suggest that I don't do anything, but talking about how animals should be liberated. Well, actually I'm doing quite a lot that other people do. I go to a job. I mean, I am active within the Red Cross Youth, and personally, Red Cross Youth, in my opinion, or the Red Cross in general, is a speciesistic organization. They're supposed to be indifferent towards who they are helping, but that's only if that individual is a human, not for animals. And that is pretty speciesistic. And I ask this very simple question. If there is a human hunter lying there, and there is a moose lying there, and the chances for saving that moose is greater than it is for helping the hunter, well, of course the Red Cross would help the hunter instead of the moose, although we're taught that we're supposed to save the one that is easiest to save, and we are not supposed to take part in anything. So that's kind of hypocritical in my opinion. Laying down in my bed feeling exhausted after a long day, and this is actually the main procedure that I have every single Tuesday. But I will ask you, because Tuesday is a very stressful day and I want to have a substitute for what to make videos on Tuesdays. I need to find something that I can do that doesn't take much energy, something that I could do fast, or if it's not related or something, but so that I have something to do every single Tuesday, because this day is just full of stress and there is actually not much space to do anything. I will not have much time to edit anything. Right now it's 11 p.m. and I just want to go to sleep. So if you have any suggestions, just come with it and I'll be more than happy to find something that I can do on Tuesdays.